Hidden within the vast stretches of the Florida Everglades, a quiet conflict unfolds, not between people, but among the wild inhabitants themselves. In a daring move, scientists are unleashing thousands of tiny wasps to take on a notorious adversary, the Burmese python. These insects are nature's own answer, chosen to challenge a snake that's thrown the ecosystem into chaos. The arrival of these massive snakes has upended the Everglades, outsmarting every traditional control, traps, hunts, and more. So, experts are enlisting the help of the natural world itself. Their goal, to disrupt the python's life cycle and help restore the fragile balance. It's a bold experiment, high risk, high reward, in the name of conservation. The hope is to give Florida's original residents, mammals and birds, a real shot at survival. This is a tale of ingenuity and urgency, where the tiniest creatures are sent to confront the most formidable invaders. The destiny of the Everglades could rest on these minuscule warriors. It's nature pitted against nature. Will these wasps succeed where people could not? The results will determine what lies ahead for this remarkable landscape. The struggle for the Everglades has entered a bold, unprecedented chapter. Once confined to Southeast Asia, Burmese pythons have now invaded vast stretches of the Florida Everglades. Many arrived as exotic pets, only to be released when owners could no longer care for them. Others escaped from breeding operations, quickly establishing themselves as top predators. The results have been devastating. Populations of raccoons, bobcats, and other native animals have plummeted by more than 90%. These snakes consume everything from birds to alligators, even deer, throwing the ecosystem into chaos. The entire food chain is being upended, with ripple effects across the wetlands. Pythons are now turning up in neighborhoods, putting pets at risk and alarming local families. Despite organized hunts and cash rewards, the python population keeps growing. They're elusive and breed quickly. The boundary between wilderness and suburbia is fading, bringing new dangers to Florida's communities. Traditional hunting methods aren't enough. A breakthrough approach is urgently needed. Experts are racing to find the python's Achilles heel. Now, a bold, nature-inspired solution is about to be put to the test. Meet the parasitic wasps, tiny insects with a big mission, tracking down invasive pythons. These wasps deposit their eggs inside the snakes, where the larvae feed on the python from the inside out, slowly debilitating and ultimately killing their host. Extensive studies have shown these wasps are highly selective, targeting only Burmese pythons and leaving Florida's native snakes unharmed. Rigorous host specificity experiments prove the wasps are drawn to the unique chemistry of pythons. Their small size lets them infiltrate dense wetlands and reach snakes hidden deep in the wild, places people simply can't access. Even a modest introduction can spark a thriving wasp population, creating ongoing pressure on the python problem. This is targeted biological warfare, precise, persistent, and effective. These wasps are a mobile, living defense, turning the tables on the invaders and helping restore the ecosystem. It's a harsh approach, but it could be the key to shifting the balance. The survival of the Everglades might just depend on these relentless, minuscule hunters. Introducing a foreign wasp species to battle invasive pythons comes with significant uncertainties. Past efforts to use living creatures for pest control have sometimes ended in disaster. Just look at the infamous cane toad crisis in Australia. There's a real danger that these wasps could shift their focus and threaten Florida's native insects. The Everglades is a delicate web of life, where even small changes can have unpredictable effects. That's why ongoing observation is crucial. Experts must be ready to act if the plan goes off course. Many Floridians worry, could these wasps pose a threat to people or their pets? Open dialogue and honest updates are essential to build trust. There's also a moral question. Should we use such aggressive tactics, even if it's for environmental protection? These are tough choices, with no simple solutions, and the consequences could be far-reaching. Ultimately, the future of the Everglades may rely on bold decisions, carried out with caution and care. Wasps offer a gradual solution, aiming for long-term impact. The goal is a thriving wasp population that controls python numbers, allowing native species to flourish again. Yet, wasps are just one part of the plan. Hunting, trapping, and educating the public are crucial too. The world is observing. If successful, this could lead to solutions for other invasive species challenges. The Everglades narrative now speaks of hope, risk, and human creativity. Inaction isn't an option. The devastation caused by pythons requires intervention. By leveraging nature, we're banking on the resilience of this untamed land. With careful oversight and a bit of fortune, these small wasps might just be the saviors of the Everglades.